It's been 4 years and it's completely changed our family's lives. Honestly, you guys, when I joined, I just wanted a couple extra $100 a month, which if you're on here, that might be you. You know, I just wanted a couple extra $100 a month to help pay for wedding. I was getting married, to help pay for wedding expenses. And I thought, you know what, if my enroller was making a lot of money, actually I joined with my sister, but the girl above her was making a lot of money. And I'm like, you know what, if she's making that much money, I can make two to $300 a month. That would like be awesome. And 4 months in, I went diamond and I was making 4 figures a month. And 2 years in, I saw my first 5-figure monthly paycheck. And I know for some of you, you're just thinking, okay, girl, I just joined for an extra $200, 5 figures a month. That's crazy. But I'm telling you, it's possible. Like if you have a dream, a vision, and you are consistent with this business and you do what we're about to tell you to do, you can go so many places. My husband and I were able to buy the house that we're in, completely renovate it, buy a brand new family vehicle, pay off debt. It's changed our lives. And I'm just so excited for all of you guys to get started on this journey. Like seriously, congratulations. I know it's hard to hit that join button, but you did it. So good for you guys. I'm going to let Emily introduce herself a little bit, and then we're just going to get right into it.
Okay, so I'm Emily. I've been in almost 3 years now. I joined in March of 23 years ago, and I was living in a camper with my boyfriend turned fiance turned husband, and we were trying to build a house on the ranch out here in Wyoming, and it was turning out to be way more expensive and taking way longer to save up than we thought. So when my friend from high school actually started this business and wanted me to become a customer for her. And then she turned and was like, well, why don't you just join? And I was like, sure, why not? Like, help pay bills and help put some more into savings for our house. And I really didn't expect to get that far into it. Like I was just kind of gonna surface level, like a couple $100, it'll be fun, but I'm not really gonna get in real deep. And that changed when I started making that money and kind of saw the opportunities that this business could give you. And now we have our house. I've bought a couple horses. We paid for our own wedding out here on the ranch. It was beautiful. And I only go to work 1 or 2 days a week now. And that's more for my own sanity to get out of the house. So yeah, it's been quite the journey.
Did you hit record, by the way?
I did.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
You're recording, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, the biggest blessing of all is that I'm able to stay home with our son, our 16-month-old son. So it's been really nice to be able to stay at home with him and work this business. So yeah. Okay, we're going to get right into it. Em, if you want to go ahead and share your screen, we're going to get into what you should be doing daily with your business. So what Emily's about to pull up is called the KPI, which is called, what's that stand for?
I remember.
Key.
I asked somebody the other day too.
Oh, Aaron just said it too. Key something. I don't know. It's going to hit me. Can you make it a little bit bigger?
Yeah.
Just a little bit bigger. Okay. So guys, this is what you should be doing daily for your business. This is available to you in our 2021 focus page. You should all be in that page. And if you want to like put this in the chat as we go. Yeah. Key performance indicator.
Okay, sorry, that's
Thank you.
Focus page.
Yes, this is our 2021 focus page. You guys should all be in that. If you're not, you need to get hold of your upline ASAP and say, hey, put me in the 2021 focus group. Okay. Because at the top of there, if you go to the announcements, there's tons of information, great resources for you guys. If you see that, there's corporate Zooms every week. Our big team Zoom is every Monday night. The Zooms are really good. And I just want to commend you guys for even hopping on this Zoom, because this is where you're going to get a lot of your information. When I first joined, I briefly told you guys I joined with my sister. She had no idea what she was doing. So I went to YouTube. I was following Tiffany Herr, Aaron Tweed, Kelsey Thornton. I was following a lot of the higher ups in this company and going to their YouTube channel and watching what they were doing every day, and just kind of like getting the feel, getting their vibe and how excited they were for this business off of their YouTube and their pages. So I pretty much taught myself how to do this business. So I'm telling you guys, 4 years in, there are so many resources. So make sure you're using them. And the fact that you're even on this Zoom is incredible. Incredible. Okay. So this is your daily to-do list. The first thing is showing yourself making or using a product. Now, here's what you're thinking. Okay. You're thinking, oh, I'm brand new. I haven't tried the products. Okay. If you joined, even if you joined yesterday, you need to get on your It Works Connect app or your It Works sample app. You want to have both of those apps downloaded, and you need to send yourself some Skinny Brew samples and get yourself that coffee. That way you can have it, you can take pictures with it, you can make yourself a cup of coffee with the Skinny Brew. I love adding some creamer, some either heavy cream or some sugar-free hazelnut creamer to it. So good. I'm on a huge Skinny Brew kick. I used to be a big keto coffee person. Now I'm a Skinny Brew person. And get on your story. Show people you making the product, because that's the biggest thing for me is when I see people on their story, like TikTok, okay, is a big one right now. I saw a girl using this, I don't know, Maybelline mascara. And she did 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats. And I'm like, holy crap, I could see the difference. I bought some. I'm not gonna lie, I bought some right after I watched that TikTok. But listen, like that's where it's at. People, when you see people using the product, you can see it, you can see them using it, you can see them tasting it, you can feel their vibe and their energy and their excitement. Like that's where it's at. So when we say show yourself making or using a product on your story, that's huge. I get up every morning and I make my coffee on my story. So make sure you guys are sending yourself some samples of the Skinny Brew, and you want to get that $150 shopping spree. So hopefully your enroller told you about that. Once you get your first 6 loyal customers, you're going to earn $150 in free product credit. And that'll probably get you about 4 products, I would say, if not more. So you want to make sure you guys are getting on that. The next thing is making a post on your personal story. Sorry, my dog's jumping on the front door. Making a post about your personal story, past, present, future blessings. So this is really important because this is how people are going to relate to you, is by talking about, okay, why did you join? So if you're thinking, I'm new, I don't have a story, I didn't buy a house like Emily and Alyssa, that's okay. You guys joined this business for a reason. You have a reason. Do you want to stay home with your kids? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to pay off debt? Like, talk about that. I joined this business because X, Y, and Z. I'm so excited about where I'm going. Okay, I joined this business, past, present, future. Talk about where you're going and what you're excited about. People are going to feed off of that energy, and they're going to be like, dang, if she can do it, I could probably do it. And then I'll let Em go over the next 2.
Okay, so the next 2 are both kind of talking about interacting on your social media. And this doesn't seem like a big priority, but it makes a huge difference with your algorithm. And you'll notice as soon as you start interacting on other people's posts, they will see your posts more. And therefore you'll get more comments, likes, views on your story, like all of it. So the first one talks about going on your Facebook friends list and picking 25 people. You can sort your friends list to newest to oldest, and then like and comment on their pages. Another thing you can do is, if you are a scroller, which I have been before, is you can just go through your feed and heart or react, I guess, to the post and comment, and just go through. And what I've started doing is, if I'm going through and I don't feel like I can either react or comment to their post, I unfriend them. And that's just a business thing. It's not personal, nothing like that. But I want people on my feed that I can relate to. So you can do the exact same thing on Instagram. It's a lot less personal on Instagram, I feel like. You can just go through and like heart people's posts. Same deal though, comment. A huge one is going on people's stories and commenting on their stories. So that will help your algorithm go up, and so many more people will see your posts by doing that. I'm going to send also back to what Alyssa said about making your personal story. I'm going to send something in the chat. I'm looking for it right now on my phone, but it is kind of just guidelines to help you write your story. If you feel like you don't have a story or you don't know what to say, these guidelines will help you. So I'll send that in a chat as soon as I find it. Do you want to do the corporate approved one? Are you muted? Can you hear me? Okay, let me see. How did you get muted? I don't know how to unmute.
Hey, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, Roxy came in and it was crazy in here for a second. Can you type out Taylor Kaufman's Instagram handle? That way people can go to Taylor's Instagram. So Taylor is a presidential diamond and she's our upline. If you're on here, she's maybe not your upline, but she's on our team and you can definitely use this. So it's gold digger _influence. And can you make it to where people can see me and then go back to the daily list? Sorry guys, we're a hot mess. Okay. This is what it looks like. This is her Instagram, gold digger _influence. And we'll put that in the chat. You guys, she has stories. Look at this that you guys can screenshot. Look, all of our sale items, all kinds of stuff for you to screenshot and use on your stories. So I never want you guys to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to put on my stories. You guys are going to have tons of resources. I'm not kidding you. I still screenshot Top and Rollers stories just because it's very time consuming to create organic stories all the time. And Instagram and Facebook doesn't really flag people's stories. So it's okay for us to recycle those and use those. You just want to make sure, like, if there's a picture about the business and it has my face on it or Emily's face on it, you don't want to use that, okay?
And the phone number.
Yeah, or my phone number, or Emily's phone number. You want to make sure that you change that. And a really good app for that is called Over, OVER, and it's yellow. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's yellow with an O, like a white O. It's called Over, OVER. And that's how you can get on and edit some of these stories on the Over app. All things you guys are going to learn. Like, one thing I really want you to take away from this is don't feel overwhelmed. Okay. This is a lot of information. We know that. Like, I don't want you guys to feel overwhelmed. You just started a business. Okay. Think if you just started a brand new job, you would be a little bit overwhelmed. You'd be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I don't want you guys to like take this and be like, just, take it with a grain of salt. Learn from it, write down what you thought was most important and watch it again. Emily's recording it, so we'll put the posting up tomorrow. Okay, if you want to go back to the KPI and we'll finish covering that. And feel free, guys, we'll open it up to questions if we have some time at the end. So if there is anything that stuck out to you guys or anything that you were really confused about, just put it in the chat and Emily and I will definitely do our best to answer your questions at the end. Okay, so Em, you went over where did we leave off? Share someone's corporate approved. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that says share someone's corporate approved picture. So we actually do have a Pinterest page, and I believe it is if you just go to your Pinterest, which all y'all should have Pinterest, I'm assuming. I believe it's just it works. It works. Yeah, it works global. Oh like yeah.
This.
Yeah.
You can see that. It's just, it works, but it has the symbol and then it's very professional looking.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. This looks way better than the last time I saw it. Someone must have came in and completely revamped this because there's no spammy pictures on here. This is all very clean, crisp, like stuff that you guys can use on your stories and your pages. So make sure you guys go visit that tonight. So it says share someone's corporate approved pictures, and you guys will see there's tons on that Pinterest page for you guys to use. And that's someone, maybe you're talking to someone and they're like, well, does the keto coffee really work? Yeah. You know what? I haven't really tried it myself, but let me go and show you some customers who have tried it. And you'll be able to find 5 or 6 before and afters of people who have used the keto coffee and say, look, here's, some good before and after pictures of someone who's used the keto coffee. Okay, the next thing on the KPI, and I have it, if you
Okay.
don't pull it up. I like to see people's faces anyways.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, the next.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So the next one is talking about messaging people about the customer opportunity. And so all of these tasks go hand in hand. So the one I talked about before about interacting on people's pages, and then they'll see your page and then they'll comment, and boom, you have people to message. So that's like the easiest way to get people to comment on your post. So then you'll take those people that have commented on your posts, or if you put a poll on your story, you can message those people and you can just say, hey, thanks for commenting on my post. Would you be interested in learning more about the coffee? Or thanks for interacting on my page. Maybe they're just liking all of your posts, but they never actually comment. Then you can still message them and just say, hey, thanks for the love on all of my posts. Like, I appreciate it. Would you be interested in more information? And maybe they'll say no, they just are trying to help you out, or they're just like your post, and that's fine. But then maybe they're just scared to message you or comment, and that's your way of reaching out to them. And the same thing for the one is the business one, and it works the exact same way, reaching out to people if they are commenting on your post, or even if you like their page and you think that would be somebody that you would like to work with, you can just reach out and say, I really like your post. I really like your page. Alyssa will put some stuff in the chat. Would you be interested in more information, or have you ever thought of doing something for an extra income? Maybe they have kids and you wonder if they'd want to stay home with their kids, like anything like that. You can reach out to anybody. And part of the cool thing about this business is you get to choose who you want to work with. So if you have somebody on your Facebook that you really think would be so fun to work with, you can message them. If you have somebody on your page you don't want to work with, you can just ignore it.
And I want you guys to know too, and I don't want you guys to get discouraged, because I'm going to tell you this, you're going to have people that tell you no. Okay? Let's just get that clear. You're going to have people that say, no, I'm not interested. You cannot take that to heart. That was the biggest thing for me initially was, oh my gosh, like, what if people tell me no? People are going to tell you no. People are going to say, no, thanks, not interested. People are going to ignore you and leave you on red. That is something, it might take you a week to get over. It might take you 2 weeks to get over. But those people aren't paying your bills. You have to think about that. Like, the opinions of other people, you're not going to get a paycheck from the opinions of other people. You guys join this business for a reason. I'll see a lot of you that have kids. Okay. Did you join for them, to help them, to be able to stay home with them? Like, I know you guys want to provide the best life for your family. So you have to put those feelings aside. Like, you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. This isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea. You're going to get told no, and that's okay. You have to learn to be okay with that. Okay. So the next thing is really big, because a lot of you are probably thinking, what happens when I run out of friends and family to talk to, right? What you want to do every single day is go to your Facebook and Instagram. So on Facebook, you want to make sure you're adding new people. So maybe you want to expand your network. Maybe there's a big town near you. You can search that town and go and friend people from that town, a boutique, a store, a celebrity, a brand. Like, think about all those things, and you can search in Facebook, and you can go to that page, and the people who have liked those posts, you can send them friend requests. So on Facebook, you have to actually, let me go. I'm just thinking of one off the top of my head, The Honest Company, because I'm a mom. I don't know. That just came to my head. So I'm going to search that in the Facebook search bar. The Honest Company. Okay. So I clicked on their page, right? The Honest Company. Now I'm going to go to their first post. It's about diapers, and it has 65 likes. So I'm going to click on those 65 likes. See all these people pop up. Okay. I look at the pictures first and I say, okay, is this someone I can see myself being friends with? This woman looks totally normal. The last time she posted was on January 9th. So she's active on Facebook. So I'm probably going to send her a friend request. Just did. She has a son. I can relate to that. I have a son. So I went to her page, sent her a friend request. Next. This girl looks like she has 2 kids. She's married. The last time she posted was on December 1st. Doesn't look like she's posting about any other business. So I'm going to go ahead and send her a friend request. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to continue that until I send out 25. Okay. Now, the reason you're doing this is because you want to expand your network because, like I said, you're going to run out of friends. You're going to run out of family. You're going to run out of your close network of people that you know. So from day one, I was adding to my network. When I started this business, I had 800 Facebook friends, and now I have 4,500 Facebook friends. And I have a team of hundreds of people from all over, from Maine, from California, from Texas, all over, because I've been expanding my network. Emily lives in Wyoming, right? You live in Wyoming. She lived in Washington. She's from Washington. So I didn't know Emily from Adam, until I did this business. And I actually signed Lindsay, who went to high school with Emily, and Lindsay signed Emily. Lindsay doesn't do the business anymore. Emily does, and Emily's killing it. So you see how that works? Like, I've been networking, and that's how you get more people on your team and seeing your stuff. So that's why it's so imperative for you guys to be adding to your network every single day. The next one is Instagram. Same thing. Go to the Honest Company. Go to your favorite boutique on Instagram and follow. I follow more people on Instagram. This says 25 on Instagram. I'd push that up to like 40 or 50 because you want to make sure you're growing your Instagram too. And it's so easy on Instagram. Just click follow. Facebook is a little bit more personal, and it takes a little bit longer to send friend requests on Facebook because I'm picky about who I send friend requests on Facebook, and you guys should be too. Like Emily was saying, you choose who you get to work with, and you want to send friend requests to people that you can see yourself basically working with. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Okay, Em, you can go to the next one.
Okay, so the next one is posting stories about samples. So just recently, this sample app that we have is pretty new still, and it has been such a game changer. It's literally cash in your pocket. So I sell my samples. So it's a 3-day sample pack of either the Skinny Brew coffee or the Sleepy tea. Hopefully they'll add more products in the future, but for now, those are the only 2 that are on there. My computer sounds like it's gonna blow up. So you can buy credits for the sample packs. However, if you just joined, you you get 7 sample credits with your starter kit. So log into your sample app and see if those 7 sample credits are there. And it's so imperative that you are posting that you have these samples, because so many people are like, well, I want to try it before I buy the whole product. And there you go. Now they can. And how many people come back after they try it and they're then ready to join as a loyal customer? They're ready to buy the full month. So the samples are awesome. With that, posting on your story, making your coffee, at the end of it, just say, hey, samples are available. So just slip it in there whenever you can. Slip it in your posts, slip it in your stories, just throw it in there.
And I have people that are like, well, what's the coffee taste like? Okay, that's fine. Some people are very particular about their coffee, and I'm like, that's fine. I have samples. And I usually do a sample pack. Now, you guys get 7 digital samples. I would sell it for $15 to $20. They're going to get 3 cups of coffee with that. So you can have them pay you via Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, whatever you guys have. And you can send money requests on Facebook Messenger. Ask your upline if you don't know how to do it. It's super simple. Poor Lena over there. She's super mom. She's like got babies all over her. Okay, the next thing, it might take me just a second to explain this, but I want you guys to really listen. Okay. This is the biggest way to sign customers. This is how Emily signs all of her customers. This is how I sign all my customers. 1 month, I signed almost 70 customers from doing this. So it works. Okay. It's called post to post. So if you're looking at the KPI, it's short for HAP, HAP, post a post. So I'm going to try to explain this in a way that makes sense to you guys and it's not super confusing. Basically what it is as a big team, all of y'all are under Aaron Tweed. 100% sure about that. All y'all are somewhere under Aaron Tweed. we do a big team giveaway. And we, like, this month, what are we doing? We're doing four people are getting $250. So we're actually doing a giveaway tonight and a giveaway on the last day of the month. And we're going to announce 2 people tonight are winning $250. 2 people at the end of the month are winning $250. So it's in the 2021 focus page. All you have to search at the top is giveaway, and you'll see the giveaway there. Basically what it is you're just asking people to put up a post for you on their wall. So the post would say, Emily, you want to drop a cleanse host a post or a good host a post that you've been using?
I'm going to share my screen so they can see what this looks like.
Yeah. So basically you're just asking people to put up a post on their wall for you, and in return you're going to enter them into your giveaway. Yeah, there it is. So there's 2 winners on the 17th, 2 winners on the 31st. So all you have to do in the 2021 focus page is search January giveaway. So you're entering them in to the pot, and they potentially, it's like the lottery, they potentially could win $250, and all they're doing is putting up a post on their wall and tagging you in it. So here's what happens when they do that. They put up a post about the cleanse, right? And they tag you in it. Guess what? They have 600 friends on Facebook that you're not friends with, and six or 7 people comment and say that they're interested in the cleanse. Those are 6 or 7 people that you would have never talked to because that's their friends. They're not your friends, that's their friends. If this is making sense, nod your head. Hopefully that's making sense. Basically, they're putting up a post for you and tagging you in it. And in return, all of their friends are seeing it, and they're getting an entry into the giveaway. So it says post 10, host to post 6 out of 7 days a week. The goal is to get up 10 host to post a day. That's a stretch. That's a lot. For me, I usually get up anywhere from 5 to 10. It just depends. So what you're going to do is you're just going to make a post that says, hey, I'm giving away $250 on the 31st or whatever the last day of the month is. Drop your pet's name for an entry, or how many kids do you have? Drop it below for an entry. Basically, you're just going to put up a post that says giving away $250, drop a comment or something below for an entry. And then you're going to message those people and say, hey, I saw your comment on my post. Would you be willing to put up a post for me? Tag me in it. In return, I'll enter you into my giveaway. And they either say yes, no, or they ignore it. And if they put up a post for you, awesome. It might get a ton of comments. It might not get any comments, but that's essentially what host a post is. Em, do you have anything to add to that? Was that a good explanation, or are y'all confused?
Yeah, and once we post this video, in the comments, we'll post some like trainings that are specific to host a post, or I know there's a couple of Google Docs out there also that explain it like step by step with message examples. So this is just kind of like a super quick overview. If you don't understand it like on point, ask your upline. We'll also post those other videos and trainings and stuff.
Yeah, anything you guys are not sure of, just take a note of it and ask your upline. Say, hey, these girls on here were talking about host to post. It was really confusing. What's that about? Just ask them. This is the brief overview, just so you guys know, okay, what do I need to be doing every day for my business? And if you guys go to the 2021 focus page and look up the KPI tracker, that's a really good list for you guys to follow every day. If you're like, I don't know what I should be doing for my business, that's a good list. I want each of you, if you can, go to the comments. It's under more and then chat. And let us know why you joined. Why did you join this business? Was it to be able to stay home with your kids, to pay off debt? Like, why did you join? Em and I, would love to know why you guys joined this business. I always love to hear why people join. And I think it's good for you guys to reiterate why you did join this business, to like talk about it and write it down. It kind of puts things really into perspective. To pay off debt. Love it. Who does not want to be debt free?
You'll find too that so many people join for the same reasons you did. And so, you're not alone in this. And there's so many people you can relate to. And that's another cool thing about this business is the friends you make. It's not just about the money, but like the friends and the relationships that you're going to make. And this is where it starts right here on these trainings. You're going to see someone in these comments that has the same goals as you. So pair up with them, shoot them a friend request and say, hey, want to work together? Like, you can be friends.
to pay off my car and student loans, keep myself busy outside of my other job, join to move out of my parents' house. Yes, I love it. Hold on, someone asked, how do you change the fonts on your posts? So there's a really cool, and Emily might use a different one, but I use an app called Type Style. Let me put it in the chat. It's called Type. Is that what you use?
Yeah. It's this
Type Style. Yep,
purple
it's
one.
purple. So download that and you guys can make pretty posts and change the fonts. I love using Type Style. It just kind of makes your posts a little bit more attractive and changes things up. That way you're just not reading the same stuff. And just some last minute things, because I know I said we would keep it at a half an hour. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. She's in her kennel. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Do not be afraid to ask your upline for help. The worst thing you can possibly do, because Em and I have been in this business for really long and we don't know if you need help. Like if we have people on our team and we don't hear from them for days, weeks, and we're trying to be like, hey, what's up? Ask for help. If you're struggling, ask for help. If you don't feel comfortable asking your upline, which you should, you join them for a reason. Get a sideline friend and ask them for help, but ask for help. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You're going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel uncomfortable making posts, especially if you just joined. It's going to feel uncomfortable. And you're going to be worried about what other people think. But like I said, and I'll say it again, other people's opinions don't pay your bills. You guys join for a reason. A lot of you want to pay off debt. Okay. Like think about that when you're worrying about what other people think. And, someone who's doing better than you or winning, I should say, someone else who is winning isn't going to put someone else down. Okay. If someone's putting you down, they're not winning. Okay. They're bored and they've got other things to worry about. And you shouldn't be worrying about that. Like, I just want you guys to know you're going to be uncomfortable and that's okay. And do you have anything to add?
I don't think so. I think you got both of those. Yes, I did think of something. Our annual conference is coming up next weekend. So ask your upline about it. It's a big corporate event. Usually it's held in Florida, but we're doing it virtual this year. It'll still be awesome though. And there's a lot of codes running around to get your ticket for only $22 instead of $89. So ask your upline about it. It's virtual, so it'll be just like this, except you won't be on camera, but you'll be watching it on your computer or whatever. But ask your upline about the conference that is next weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, tickets are super cheap. Plus your upline might be doing I don't know if we're going to be previewing it or showing, like doing a Zoom to show other people. It just depends on who your upline is. But definitely ask, because it'd be really cool for you guys to see our CEO, our CNO, like a lot of people who are just like have our backs in this company are just really awesome. And there's going to be tons of announcements, big bonuses coming up, and just a lot of great tips and tricks for your business. So I just want to thank you guys all. Brittany, Beth, Megan, Sarah, Lena with kids all over her, Pauline, you guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for hopping on. Good luck with your business, and we hope to see you guys soon. Bye.